Hello, my name is Mrs. Gillett and I teach GCSE food preparation and nutrition. Many of you will have already done a year's course in year 9 and opted for the subject then. However, a question I'm often asked is, can I still take the subject in year 10 if I didn't opt for it in year 9? And the answer is yes. So what does the course involve? Well, as you can imagine, it is a predominantly practical subject. However, there's a range of knowledge and understanding that we do need to know in year 10, ready for our exam in year 11. So we will learn about the knowledge and the understanding of the nutritional content. We will look at diet and health. We'll look at food science. We'll also look at food safety. We'll look at the environmental impact of the food choices that we make and the carbon footprint. We'll look at sustainability and the technological developments in food of the future. We'll also consider food safety, food hygiene, and when we're planning and preparing our practical dishes, we will try to incorporate a wide range of equipment and showcase high-level technical skills. So as you can imagine, we will be doing a lot of practical work, and we tend to say, consider doing that on a weekly basis. So you need to be organised and bring in the ingredients that you will need for that week's lesson. We will also be looking at food science investigations, looking at the function and the scientific principles behind the ingredients that we use. And we will also be doing some written assessments and end of unit testing. All knowledge and understanding takes place in year 10 because year 11 is when the assessment takes place, the formal assessment. So this formal assessment will be in the form of an exam, which is 50% of your marks for GCSE, and that will cover the 6 areas highlighted on the screen. So we'll look at food commodities, so that's the groups of foods. We'll look at nutrition, diet, health. We'll look at food scientific principles. So for those of you who've taken the subject in year 9, they're the words like caramelization, dextrinization, coagulation. We'll also look at where food comes from and also food preparation. What is it, the factors that affect people's choice? And we'll look at multicultural cuisines in there as well. So as I said, the exam is worth 50% and you will sit that in year 11 as you do with all your other exams. So the good news is it is only 50%, unlike some subjects where it's 100%. The remaining 50% is made up of 2 pieces of non-examination assessments. So the first one is worth 15%, and that is a food investigation assignment, and that's released by the exam board in September. And then also in year 11, they will release a food preparation assignment, which is worth 35%. So a little bit more detail about each of those. The first one, the food investigation assignment, the exam board set the brief. So for example, it could be to investigate the functional and chemical properties of the ingredients used to make cakes. So you would research the ingredients, you would come up with a hypothesis, a prediction of what you think would happen, and then you have a 3-hour practical where you will make. So for example, if it were cakes, you would make the cakes using a range of ingredients or perhaps even the same ingredient in different quantities. And you would then write a conclusion and evaluate your findings. The second non-examination assessment is worth 35% and again is a brief set by the exam board. So as you can see here, the year 11s made a wide range of dishes. So their brief was street food. So they had to research street food and then come up with 3 dishes and accompaniments that could be made within 3 hours, showcasing high-level technical skills. So we have fish and chips. So you need to fillet your own fish. There were a range of chicken dishes, so they would be expected to joint their own chicken. You would be expected to make your own pasta, make your own pastry, meringue, piping skills. You get extra marks for piping and food decorative techniques, and also thinking about the portion size and the food styling and food plating for those dishes. This is a 3-hour practical, but there also is a written piece of work that goes alongside this, approximately 15 pages of A4. So this course can lead on to a whole range of college and university courses, whether it be in the hospitality and catering field, or maybe sports science. It may be that you're more interested in food development or the nutritional side of the course, and variety of careers also that you could go into. Again, hospitality and catering, or it might be that you're interested in food styling, or it might be that you're interested in product development or microbiology, or it may be that you don't want a career in food, but the skills and the knowledge that you've gained over the 2 years will actually be a good foundation for you in the future, whether you're a student and you need to cook for yourself, or even cooking for your family again in the future. So if you've got any questions, please come and see me and I'll be happy to discuss those with you. Thank you.